Recently, my fuel gauge started freaking out. My fuel pump was also a little loud, so I figured it was time for an upgrade. Astro sending units were never ethanol rated, so they end up dying prematurely. This new Delphi unit is fully ethanol rated and comes with everything you need. Unhook the battery before you work on anything. Remove the two fill neck screws. Support the gas tank with a piece of wood and a floor jack. The emptier the tank is, the better. Go ahead and release the parking brake and loosen the cable. Unhook the cable when you have enough slack in the line. Remove the fill neck support bolt. Unplug the fuel tank harness. You will need to pull the orange lock out first, then pull down on the tab and separate the plugs. Older vans will have this style of plug. Pull the blue lock, then lift up on the clip. Remove the 4 bolts holding the tank straps in place. Be careful, this is the last thing holding the tank in the car. Lower the tank just enough to get your hands on the top side. Unclip the 3 fuel lines from the sending unit, pinch the clips, and pull the line straight off. For the center hose, push on the 2 flat spots to release it. Slide the tank out from under the van. Pull the blue retention clip with some pliers and unplug the tank harness. Remove the fuel line clips from the old sending unit. Clean the top of the tank with some degreaser. Remove as much FOD as you can. Get an air compressor and blow off any residual FOD. And perform a final cleanup. Hammer the locking ring until it slowly works its way off. I made this look a lot easier than it was. Blow under the lock ring with compressed air again. Remove the lock ring and gasket. Pour any remaining gas back into the tank. Wipe up your spillage and use a flashlight to ensure there's no debris in the tank. Cover the tank with a cloth to ensure FOD does not get into the tank. Slip the clips onto the new sending unit. Insert the float into the side clip and make sure it fully sweeps. Grease the gasket and seating surface with some white lithium. Gently install the new sending unit. Push down with the locking ring installed and twist to start it into place. Move around the locking ring with a hammer and a punch to install the ring. Before the tank goes back up, we need to convert the harness to use the new plug. Cut the tape holding the sleeving together and pull the wiring out for access. Remove the square 4-terminal plug with wire cutters. Strip the wires back on the old harness and on the new plug. Crimp the provided butt connectors onto the old harness. Reference the instructions to make sure you match the right wire pairs. Crimp the new plug and harness into the old one. Use a heat gun to shrink the sleeving on the butt connectors. This will waterproof the splices. Push the wiring back into the sleeve. Secure the sleeve with tape. And wrap the new plug and harness up with some electrical tape. Reduce the length to match the old plug and secure the excess with a zip tie. Plug the harness back into the sending unit. Slide the tank back under the van and wrestle the tank back up onto the jack and board. Apply some anti-seize to the strap bolts. Make sure you start these by hand first. They seem to cross thread really easily. Secure the filler neck with the 2 screws. Install the filler neck support bolt. Reconnect the parking brake cable and tension it. Connect the battery. Let the pump prime for a very long time. And start the van. Check for leaks and make sure your fuel gauge is working properly. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if this content was helpful. There's more Astro content coming soon. If there's anything you would like to see, please comment below.